Hi there, welcome. Welcome to Homekeepers. How are you today, my friend? So good to be with you, and I'm just wondering how many out there watching right now. You're brand new viewers, you've never seen the show before. My name's Arthelaine Rippey, and I want to welcome you to a program where we often say we deal with anything and everything that affects the home, and that's anything and everything. So we will not run out of topics very soon, I'm sure about that. And if you are watching the first time, I hope that you feel welcome. We want you to, for sure. And our regular viewers, you are always welcome. I love getting your letters and your emails, and just the thoughts you have about the program. I appreciate it a lot. Just keep them coming. Well, for several years on this program, we have talked about a product that we've offered. It's called CellQuest, and had a number of really outstanding testimonies about this product. And there are a lot out there that will not come on TV. But I have a gentleman today you're going to love. He's absolutely delightful. I just met him. His name is Tom Neal, and he is going to tell you about his experience with CellQuest. And then I've got another testimony that I want to tell you about. All I will say that it includes a very cute dog. We'll tell you about it a little bit later. And I'm going to join Stephanie, and meatballs are meatballs, but not the ones we're fixing today. You've never, I am confident, seen a meatball with the ingredients that we will put in this. Before I join her, though, I want to again offer you, as we have many, many times, CellQuest. We offer you 3 bottles, 16 ounces each, for $39.95. That includes the shipping and handling. And I just can't tell you how much shipping costs these days. And so this is a real bargain for you. And if you would like to order it, this is an initial offer that we kind of just want to introduce it to you. Call 1-800-229-0059, and you can use your credit card that way, or write to us at Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida, 33758, and we'll get it right out to you. But you're going to hear another great testimony today, and that's good. And I'm over here with Stephanie. Have you ever experimented with a lot of different stuff in meatballs before?
A little bit, not like this.
Mm-hmm.
It smells so good.
Mm-hmm.
It smells so delicious, and it's so easy. And there's so many things you can do with meatballs.
Mm-hmm. So, what do we got, a problem here?
No, we're good. So you're going to cover the pan, because we've gotten to where we just cover everything because we don't want to do dishes. So I have 2 eggs that I slightly have beaten.
So I put 2 layers on, and that way you don't wash nothing.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I had 2 eggs, and I put a half a cup of milk in. I have a pound of hamburger here. We're actually going to put that in milk. Makes it so moist.
Well, of course, there's so many ways to use meatballs, but with this one, I'd like to squash it out. And
I think a meatball slider would be good. Or you could make meatball subs. This is
the little ones?
Panko crumbs.
Yeah, I just pay attention to all the stuff that's going in this.
Parmesan. Oregano. Garlic, because yummy. Garlic. Onions.
And fresh
basil. And we're going to do a little salt and pepper.
And then she's going to get her hands dirty.
Yes. You could make these into a meat. You could make this into a meatloaf.
Yeah.
You could make them into hamburgers. You could make it, and put it in a cheese like pasta sauce.
I am so anxious to taste one.
Oh yeah.
We got some in the ovens coming out.
Yep.
In
And you just bake them. You make a golf size meatball, and then you bake it 350 degrees for 30 minutes.
I wonder if you put that together the night before, you would bake it, or whatever you're going to do with it. Would that really give the flavors a chance to
marry? Yes. And what you can do also is you make a double batch. Okay. You make the meatballs up. You don't cook them. You freeze them, just like that, and then you have them all ready. All you have to do is pull them out of the refrigerator, and you're ready for dinner one night.
This girl will do a lot of her prep work for a whole month, right?
Yes. Yes, I love just being able to go home and have something, it's almost done, you know, and then I just have to throw it in the oven or, you know, the crock pot. One of my best friends is the crock pot.
So you put it in the crock pot before you come to work, I
Yes.
assume.
And you just make the golf ball size balls and
we've
bake
got
them. And
some,
you're going to taste them and you're going to tell me how delicious it is.
yeah, because Stephanie's on a Daniel fast. And boy, you have been a good girl.
I just can't
I
wait
mean,
till
with all
Sunday.
the stuff in here, she never.
On Sunday, I'm going to have the biggest cup of coffee I've probably ever had in my life. And I can't wait.
You bake these how long?
30 minutes at 350.
Boy, this is
It
hot.
looks so, so good. Oh, is it delicious?
It's hot.
It's hot. Could you picture it maybe in a marinara sauce too? Yeah?
Could you talk while I'm?
Yes. You could. Okay, you want? Are you going to talk? Or
It's everything I thought it would be. I wonder who came up with this combination. Because, you know, they don't just come up with the combinations, they have to have the right amount.
Yeah, well, you know
get
what
up-
some people do is they look at what they have in their cupboards and then they just start putting stuff together because sometimes you have to live out of your pantry when you're broke. You just live
Well, you
out
know
with
where
what
we
you
get-
have.
We've gotten a few recipes recently is Facebook.
Yeah, oh, lots, yeah.
Friends put them on there.
That
and
or Pinterest. There are a million recipes on Pinterest and I've tried some of them and they're fabulous.
yeah, you know, we're living in exciting times when it
Yeah, there's so
comes
many
to,
options out there. You don't have to be boring anymore.
I'll try to work on that.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
I choked
All
you
right,
up.
information on this recipe is coming up. We'll be glad to get it out to you. If you email us, we'll email it to you. Or if you write to us, we'll be glad to get it out to you. And especially with this recipe, it's got lots of possibilities. I think
of
you'll really
flavors.
like it. Stay and meet my new best friend.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, just write to the address on your screen, or you can email your request to arthelene@rippy.org.
All right, before I introduce Tom to you, I want to tell you a little story, very recent in my family. I have two sisters, my best friends in the world. And my sister, who lives in California, has two dogs, two little pugs. And oh, are they cute? But they're getting old, you know, 13 years old. And so Ming Su just refused to go up and down stairs anymore. She coughed all the time, really dragging. It looked like she was on her last legs. And the vet wanted to give her an inhaler. Now, a pug's face is like that. How would you ever give her an inhaler? Sharon said, I can't do that. And Sharon is a cancer survivor, and she takes CellQuest every day. So she started giving Ming Su some CellQuest every day, took her back to the vet, and she's fine. So I want you to meet them. I guess you could call Ming Su my niece. That's my sister Sharon. And Ming Su is running up and down the stairs now. She was demanding that my sister carry her before, and she's not coughing anymore. In fact, she's barking, and she never did bark much. So that's not the only testimony we've ever had about animals in CellQuest, so I just thought I'd give that to you. And I have a human being, though. That's even better. Tom, welcome to Homekeepers. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Glad
Do you
to
have
be
a
here.
dog?
I do.
Well, if they get sick, you know what to do.
If he gets sick, I'll know it. He's a beagle, so he will let me know.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming today. And I just want to hear your story, but a little bit of the background. Are you a native Floridian?
I am a native Floridian.
They're kind of rare.
They are.
Yeah, they really are. And you are in the real estate business.
I
right?
am.
Okay. And how long ago was it that you discovered something wasn't right, and when you went to the doctor, you found it really was not right?
About 3.5 years ago, I was having some difficulty swallowing, and so I went to a doctor, and he tried to treat it various ways and finally decided to go down and look, and at that time he discovered cancer in my esophagus.
And that's a pretty serious place to have it.
It's very serious. I Googled it on the computer, and it looked so bad I turned the computer off and never went back. I knew I was in for a big fight.
Yeah, you know, some doctors say, don't Google it.
Well, they're probably right in that case.
Can you describe the moment they told you?
Well, actually, you're in shock. I had had previous cancers. I'd had lymphoma.
Oh, really?
And as well as lung cancer. So I was kind of a veteran to cancer, but you never get used to hearing that. So, and having had various forms, I knew that this one was going to be a real fight.
Now, you had the most bizarre surgery that I might doubt if I hadn't heard of it from a couple other places. And I want you to describe it to the audience, because I think most people have no idea of what they can do to the inside of your body.
Well, basically the surgeon removed my esophagus, and he did what's called a gastric pull-through. They do a large incision on the side of your neck and an incision from about the bottom of your chest down to your belly button, and he'll go in and he pushes your stomach and pulls your esophagus up. He will remove the esophagus, and then he attaches the bottom of the stomach, or the top of the stomach, to the bottom of the throat.
So where is your stomach right now?
Top of it's right here.
You're kidding.
So your stomach goes from kind of being like that to being like that.
You know, really medical science is miraculous, isn't it?
Well, it is, and the interesting thing about it is there have been no eating or diet restrictions from the very beginning. Can't eat as much, which is a good thing. You have to chew a little bit slower, which you should do anyway. But other than that, I can eat anything I want to.
Well, I always thought that esophageal cancer would affect your speech if you had the surgery.
I thought the same thing, and I guess in some cases that it can, and I guess it's the exact location, but I was very fortunate and there was no effect on mine.
And so what was the follow-up?
The follow-up was chemotherapy, and I was supposed to have 1 week a month for 4 weeks. After the third week, I went to the hospital with pneumonia. My immune system was so compromised. I went from weighing, when this thing was diagnosed, about 190 to, at the end of the chemo, when I went in the hospital, 140 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
You must have been a skinny thing.
Not a recommended way to lose weight.
No, not the best. Where'd you hear about CellQuest?
The person who runs the office for Dr. Papacristo, who did my surgery, her father had been diagnosed with advanced cancer a number of years ago and had started taking CellQuest, and the cancer was no more and has never come back. And my concern was that I knew that with esophageal cancer that you ran a risk of it coming back on you. And I wanted some type of vehicle to try to help insure against that, and so I got the anecdotal evidence from her, so I started taking it, and I've drank it every day since the end of my chemotherapy, and I guarantee I will the rest of my life.
This doctor I've heard of before, he has passed on.
He has.
But he was a skilled surgeon.
He was.
But he recommended CellQuest to his patients, correct?
Well, he had seen the results of what CellQuest did. I mean, I don't know if, you know, it's anecdotal, but if you have a person who has advanced cancer and they start taking this and they are healthy a short while thereafter, I think that kind of speaks for itself. At least it does in my mind.
Yeah, and so you heard of it through someone in his office?
That's correct, his office manager.
And they still?
Her father still drinks it to this day. He's well into his 80s.
And he had cancer, right?
He had cancer. Her husband had some type of cancer, and he is drinking it as well.
Now, a lot of people will contact us and say, you know, how much should you drink, and that's not really been established because every situation is different. How much do you drink, and how did you decide?
It comes in a 16-ounce bottle, and I began drinking a bottle a day to get it in my system, and then after a few months, I reduced that to half a bottle. So I have 8 ounces a day, and I mix a little grape juice with it to flavor it.
Yes, and Home Keepers offers CellQuest as an initial offer, and from that point on, you would deal with CellQuest company yourself. But we offer you 3 bottles for $39.95, and that includes the shipping. And you can call 1-800-229-0059 or write to me at Home Keepers, Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 33758. And we will get that out. We will get it right out to you. But it's important that we've had so many testimonies on here about this product that, and we believe in it, that you should know about it. And if you would have the horrible misfortune of Tom or my daughter or my sister, my son has had it, it's nice to know that there's something that you can take that, you know, you feel like you maintain. What's your doctor saying about you today?
Oh, they say I'm fine. I go back to my oncologist every 3 to 6 months, and I've had a few PET scans, which is the best test for determining cancer, and praise God, they're clean every time I have one. Mm-hmm. So, and I feel great. I go to the gym. I work out 3 times a week. I do everything that I did before when I was healthy before I had the cancer.
Boy, that says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
What about your Christian faith through this?
It made it stronger. I'm convinced I wouldn't be sitting here today except for the grace of God. I had a lot of people in my church praying for me, and I have a ring, and you can't see it, but it's got footprints on it. And
really?
And on the inside it said, "It was then that I carried you."
That is wonderful.
And I've worn it. A woman in my church gave it to me, and I will always wear it because he carried me through it.
You know, it's wonderful to have the saints of God with you on these things, trusting him. And when you get all the components together and you do everything you can, then it's still in his hands.
It is. Ultimately, it's all in his hands.
Now,
and once you realize that, you have a much more peaceful life.
Exactly, yeah. I was wondering, was there anything besides you just didn't feel right, kind of, that maybe indicated to you that something serious is going on?
It was a difficulty in swallowing, especially with meats, and if they were drier type meats such as cold turkey or chicken or something like that.
Well, did you think though that maybe this is something really serious?
No, I just knew I was having. There was no discomfort, and I was having. I'd been having some acid reflux for a while. Mm-hmm. And I knew that was one of the things that could cause esophageal cancer, and that's what prompted me to go to the doctor.
Mm-hmm. What would you tell to the people out there who maybe have had a diagnosis that stops you in your tracks, doesn't it?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It does, but it's not the end of the world. The good thing about modern medicine today is that a lot of cancers can either be cured or managed if caught early. And I would tell everybody to be aware of their body because nobody knows your body like you do.
Mm-hmm. And you had another type before that?
I had lymphoma, and lymphoma actually saved my life.
How's that?
Because when you have lymphoma, there's lymph nodes all over your system. They did a PET scan to see if there was cancer anywhere else. They discovered lung cancer at a very early stage, and before they would have normally discovered it, because one of the problems with lung cancer is pretty much broken out of the cavity by the time it's discovered. So they were able to go in and just remove the bottom lobe of my left lung, and I did not even have to have any treatments for that. So without the lymphoma, that would not have happened.
Well, doesn't lymphoma though go through the lymph system?
Yes, but it was discovered in one lymph node here.
Just one? Just
one, which was removed. And they checked for that also when I had my PET scan.
And what was the period between the tube and the esophagus?
6 years, 6, 7 years. So they weren't connected.
They weren't connected
No,
at all.
No.
So the doctor tells you you've got this, and they put your stomach up. Now let me ask you this: is there anything different about eating now with your stomach up in your throat?
The only thing different, and I forgot the medical term for it, that it's right at the bottom of your throat, so when people stand on their head, their contents of their stomach doesn't come out. Well, they removed that during the operation. So I can't stand on my head anymore, or else my stomach will come out, but I didn't want to stand on my head
you don't
anyway,
need to
so
do that
it's no
anyway.
big deal. That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And did you take the Selquest during the chemo?
I did not. That's the only time that I did not take it. I was planning on starting it immediately, but to be quite honest with you, I got sick pretty early on in the chemo and didn't feel like drinking or eating anything.
Well, I've always thought, because of the testimonies we've had, that I would take it during the chemo.
And I probably should have. And in retrospect, I probably would if it happened again. And the only reason I didn't, I had not started and I wasn't used to it. I mean, today I will not skip a day without drinking.
Do you take it on an empty stomach?
I do.
First thing in the morning, or?
I take it right before lunch.
And do you know other people in your own circle of friends who take it?
Actually, I do not, except for the people at the doctor's office, and I do not personally know her father or her husband.
Well, could you, there's nothing you can tell that's different just because you take it. All you know is that you got energy and you're just like you were before.
All I know is I feel good and I don't have cancer in my body. And that's good enough for me.
You know, it reminds me of the story in the Bible where the blind man was healed and he said, I don't know if he's good or bad. I don't know any of that. All I know is once I was blind and now I can see. And for you, all you know is something's obviously working well.
That's right.
Yeah. How did this whole thing affect your family? You have other people in your family with cancer?
Actually, I don't, but I'm adopted, so I don't know any medical lines on that there. I have a number of friends who have had different forms of cancer. I'm 69 years old, so as you get to be that age, you do know a few people in your acquaintances that have had a brush with it.
Right. Do you know anybody who's taken it because of your own story?
Actually, I don't. These people, my family's small and they're scattered all over, so I don't have anybody locally.
Mm-hmm. But you wouldn't hesitate to.
Oh no, I tell anybody who wants to listen to me, you know, that I take it and I swear by it.
Well, you know, it's quite a story. A gentleman here with cancer of the esophagus and major surgery, and you're really looking great.
Well, thank you.
You're really looking great, and it's just our privilege, and because of the testimonies, even from this program, you know, to be able to bring this to you and offer you some hope, it's just absolutely our privilege to be able to do that. So I want to remind you again that Homekeeper's initial offering is the 3 bottles for $39.95, and that'll get you started. And thank you for sharing your story.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed it.
And you stay with me. I have a couple things to say before we have to say goodbye.
Artheline would like you to keep the following information handy. You may contact Homekeepers by writing to Homekeepers, P.O. Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 33758, or go to www.rippy.org. Remember, we always enjoy hearing from our viewers, and we thank you for your support.
Well, you know, I love bringing you these testimonies, and I'm so often drawn back to that story. I think you've heard me mention it before, where Jesus was standing at the pool of Bethesda, and the story was that the waters would be troubled once a year, and the first one in would be healed. And this gentleman there, lame, couldn't walk on his little pallet, and he told Jesus, said, you know, somebody always jumps in ahead of me. And that thought-provoking question that Jesus put to him, do you want to be well? I'm telling you, I think about that so often. It seems like any time the Lord healed anybody, that he kind of required something of them. He would at least ask them a question. Do you want to be well? Remember the man with the withered hand, you know, stretch forth your hand. And just all the way through, there was something. And I noticed there are some people who do nothing. You know, there are certain things they could do about a situation, all that, but they don't do anything. And if you really want that thing, the healing or whatever it is in your life, if there's something you really want, you're going to have to do something for it. And you place your absolute, ultimate trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, but he requires things of us all the way along. You know, when he gave out the talents, he gave them something but then they had to do something with it. And I wonder if sometimes we're guilty of preaching a gospel that says, oh, you need a breakthrough, you need this, you know, and never put any kind of requirement on the person in need. So you know what I'd like for you to do? I would like for you to just think about what it is you want, what you really need, and what is your part in it. Because the Bible says we're workers together with Jesus Christ. He wants our involvement, and of course he could do it. He could do anything. He could do anything we ask the minute we ask him, but it doesn't work that way. Even when it comes to finances. He says, I want you to put 10% back into my kingdom. You do something. You do something. And so maybe even on Christian television, we've preached just believe it and it'll happen. Not usually. That belief system is within your soul, it's within your heart. But you might have to do something physically. You might have to do something that takes a little effort, whether it's financial, whether it's raising your children, you know, whether it's having a good marriage, or whether it's being healed in your body. Are you eating right? Are you exercising? Are you doing all these things? I used to watch my husband pray for the sick. You know, he was a pastor, and I'd see these ladies come forward every week. And I saw them, and I thought, you know, if God healed you, it wouldn't last, because you haven't changed your lifestyle. You have to do something. And so I want you to give that some thought. Whatever your area of need is, what is your responsibility in it? That's the question. I really think it won't be hard to find the answer, and I hope you will. And I do hope you'll join me next time, because we're constantly having good stories and good testimonies like the one that we've had today, bringing you things that I hope will change your life, first of all for eternity, and then also to make sure that your life here on earth is a whole lot better. That's my hope for you. And we are out of time, so please join me, remembering there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.